It begins with a king. Not just any king, but King Khufu, one of the most notorious rulers of Egypt's old kingdom. Despite having all the power in Egypt, he finds himself struck by a simple problem. He wants to know the secret rooms of the god Thoth. The Westcar papyrus, where this tale is recorded, survived by a sliver of chance, filled with stories of miracles, marvels, and curious power.
Bring me the one they call Dedi. I have heard of his remarkable abilities.
Enter Dedi, a man said to be 110 years old, with an easy confidence that might come only to someone who has seen a century pass by unhurried.
You summoned me, great Pharaoh. I am at your service.
I've heard you can perform the impossible. I want a demonstration. Show me you can reattach a severed head to a living creature.
Great Pharaoh, I respect your possessions too much to risk harming them. Instead, bring me a goose.
A servant rushes to bring the bird, while the court watches in fascination.
This will suffice perfectly.
With calm hands, Dedi takes a knife. The court holds its breath as the legendary magician prepares to demonstrate his power. He slices off the bird's head and sets both parts upon the ground. Before the astonished court, Dedi simply mutters a spell.
By the ancient words of power, let life return.
The head flutters, the bird stirs, and suddenly the goose stands and honks, alive as before. The court erupts in gasps of wonder and amazement.
Impressive, but I require greater proof of your power. Can you do this with larger creatures?
Of course, great Pharaoh. Bring me a duck and then a bull.
Dedi repeats the act with a duck, then, most famous of all, with a bull.
By the ancient words, let life return once more.
Each time, the pieces are joined and life returns as if death was just a passing inconvenience.
Your power is undeniable, but I seek more than tricks. I need knowledge of the future.
Great Pharaoh, your pyramid will be magnificent, but it will be surpassed by descendants of another line.
The prophecy unsettles the court. Khufu's dynasty will be upstaged by those destined to found a new line of kings. And then, as quickly as he appeared, Dedi recedes into legend. Maybe he was real. Maybe he was a storyteller's flourish, conjured from dreams older than the pyramids. But in the dim, torchlit grandeur of Khufu's court, for one day, magic felt real. And Dedi, master of marvels, remains, 4,000 years later, a legend in ink, spell, and story.